we're back with Hanging with Hallie. I'm here at the second home game of actually third after the series, but home game of the 2019 baseball season. I'm here with Coach McDonald in his first seasons. So today, or we'll start with yesterday. Yesterday we kind of picked up that loss, but and today we got the first win of the series, and then we lost the last game of the series. So, Coach McDonald, how do you, I guess my main question through all of it is, how do you keep the guys going after a tough loss yesterday and then a win the second game? How do you keep their motivation up for game 3?
Yeah. Last night, for sure, we had a lot of mistakes and things that we did to help them out. If we make plays and pitch, we win that game. But once that game's over, there's nothing you can do about it. You got to move on and try to win the second game. If you win the second game, then you have a chance to win the series. And fortunate that we won the first game and definitely had a chance to win the series again. But again, we forced some errors amongst ourselves that put us behind a little bit. And the thing you got to give these guys credit for is they continue to fight back no matter what the situation, what the score. So we feel like we always have a chance to win no matter what.
Yes, sir. Now, over the series of the last weekend's game, you had a few boys that hit some home runs. And again, this weekend you had Foster and Jonathan Martin hit some home runs. So is that, what's y'all's main priority to work in practice other than these home runs that they're getting?
Yeah, to be honest, that really wasn't part of our offensive plan coming in. It's a good surprise to see that, but we just preach having good at-bats each time you go out and consistent barrel contact to put pressure on the defense, and then battling with 2 strikes is something big for us. To force pitchers to throw extra pitches in the count. So that's still things that we have to work on moving forward, getting better, having better at-bats, especially with guys in scoring position. So we'll continue to work, and we'll get better at that so we can put a few more runs on the board and be on the other end of this one.
Yes, sir. Now, before we wrap this up, this is, you're back coaching at your alma mater. You came from graduating, went to Georgia Southern to coach, and, you're back. What's it feel like to be back and be on the sidelines as a coach instead of a player?
It's exciting. This is an exciting time for this program with facilities and all the financial investment into it. So we're going to be in a good situation here this year and moving forward to be at the top of the Peach Belt and compete for a national championship. And that's something we talk about all the time is we want what everybody else goes after. So that's something we're going to continue to work with moving forward.
Yes, sir. We are lucky to have you and thankful to see you on the sidelines, and we can't wait to watch what y'all do this season.
All right, thank you.
Thank you. And up next, we'll have Hunter Foster. Put that headset on.
Yeah.
All right, so we have Hunter Foster, a freshman this year. How many home runs can you remind me that you hit this weekend? Was it 2 or?
I hit one last weekend and inside the park
weekend.
This one. Yeah.
Inside the park. All right, so how are you feeling? This is your first season in college baseball, fresh out of high school. It's a lot different, isn't it, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, it's a lot different. The field's a lot bigger, and you just got to be able to track down balls and hit balls where the guys ain't and run as fast as you can while you're on base.
Exactly. Now, tell me a little bit about your pre-ritual. What do you do before the game to get you pumped up to play?
Usually after the team prays and we'll go to the national anthem, I'll say a little prayer and ask God to keep his hand on us and help me do good and be successful.
What do you think is your biggest thing that you are going to be able to bring to the team this season?
My biggest thing is really been working on my hitting.
Obviously, it's paying off.
Yeah, it's paying off, and I'm usually down there in the cages before practice every day hitting, and I think my hitting's going to be the biggest thing I bring to the table.
Gotcha. Now, there's over 30-something of y'all on the field, and everyone has to fight for a position. So the biggest thing that, you're working on is your hitting, and how do you think that your infield experience, your position playing experience is?
It's different because new guys getting used to it. You got to build a bond with your outfielders to kind of for it to click, and it's starting to click, and it's getting a lot easier. It's fun.
Perfect. All right, we look forward to y'all's next game and watching you do your thing. So thank you for allowing me to have the chance to talk to y'all tonight.
Thank you.
Thank you.